a seismic shift in Sudan's war. The military has declared a decisive victory in Khartoum, retaking the capital after nearly 2 years of brutal urban warfare. In a stunning operation, government forces seized Khartoum airport and expelled the paramilitary rapid support forces, delivering a crushing blow to the group. The takeover follows last week's dramatic assault on the presidential palace, restoring General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan's grip on power in the heart of Khartoum. The war, which erupted in April 2023, had seen the RSF seize control of much of the capital, until now. In a late-night announcement, military spokesman Nabil Abdullah hailed the offensive as a decisive triumph.
Our forces today have forcibly cleansed the last pockets of the remnants of the Daglo terrorist militia in Khartoum locality.
General Burhan himself, in a moment of high symbolism, stood inside the recaptured presidential palace for the first time in nearly 2 years and made a bold declaration: Khartoum is free. This stunning reversal comes after months of setbacks for the Sudanese military, but a relentless counteroffensive centered on control of the Manshia Bridge and the total encirclement of RSF positions has now turned the tide, leaving the paramilitary force cut off and in disarray. The loss of Khartoum and its airport delivers a devastating blow to the RSF. Yet, despite its battlefield collapse, the group is not surrendering. Reports suggest it is regrouping in Darfur, setting the stage for a bloody new phase of the war in Western Sudan. But just as Sudan sees a dramatic turning point, South Sudan is spiraling toward chaos. On Wednesday night, First Vice President Riek Machar was abruptly placed under house arrest in Juba, his allies calling it a direct collapse of the fragile 2018 peace deal. More than 20 heavily armed vehicles, led by South Sudan's defense minister and security chief, stormed Machar's residence, disarmed his guards, and placed him under arrest. The government accuses him of backing recent militia attacks in Upper Nile State, charges Machar denies. The United Nations has sounded the alarm. Machar's detention could trigger a new civil war between his newer supporters and President Salva Kiir's Dinka-led forces. Reports of government airstrikes and Ugandan troop deployments along the border have further escalated tensions, raising fears of a full-scale military confrontation. Secretary of State Marco Rubio also said Thursday the United States hopes to do more diplomatically to end the war in Sudan after new violence. The twin crises in Sudan and South Sudan are now dangerously colliding. With RSF forces retreating southward and South Sudan teetering on the edge of war, fears are mounting that both conflicts could merge into a regional catastrophe, one that could displace millions and destabilize the entire Horn of Africa. For now, Sudan's military celebrates its greatest victory, but the war is far from over. The RSF remains defiant, and across the border, South Sudan is on the verge of imploding. With both nations on the brink, the specter of an even larger, more devastating conflict looms over East Africa.